Hi, my name's Jen. Welcome to my channel, All in My Plants. Today we are going to repot some things. This is Dorothy D, and she's going to help me because she loves me.
Yes.
And I've already repotted like 9 bajillion plants. So, but what do we got here? We have an alocasia, some Hoya, some pothos, some syngonium, and a really sad orchid. So yeah, we're just going to get started. Because we're losing light. We're outside. There's dogs and birds and everything else inside making all the noise.
Look at Winky staring out at us.
Don't bump that if you can help it. Or
Okay.
move the wire. Okay, what do we start with?
The one that has no dirt, probably.
Oh, that doesn't get dirt.
Oh, what does it get?
It gets bark and sphagnum moss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've already got the dirt out, so
Yeah,
let's
I
start
didn't
with
bring
one
the-
that needs dirt.
Sphagnum moss.
How about this little guy?
That little guy? Yeah.
He's got some very unhappy, crusty leaves on him.
It's because his moss keeps drying out, but we'll have some moss. Get that in there. Loosely pick. Be careful because the roots stick to it like crazy.
I see that.
That's Syngonium winlandii.
What is it?
Syngonium winlandii.
I don't know how she remembers the names of all these plants, y'all. I'm just like, the one with the stripes on it.
I don't. I've been looking at this Hoya for the past like week and a half, and I the name is gone. I can't find the tag. I have no idea what the name of this plant is. Like, it's just gone. That info does not exist anymore.
I'll put a picture in it below, and then maybe someone can tell you.
I can't put a picture in below.
Oh,
That's moss.
okay.
This is the root here. This main piece. You don't have to get all the moss off, just a chunk of it. Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Should we take these off?
Yeah, go ahead and rip them off. They look like shit. The
Okay.
sheaths and whatnot.
Oh, look, you got
Another little growth point.
in there.
Yeah. Is that a growth point or is that a root? No, those are growth points. There's 2 of them. Cool. Oh, 3 of them.
Hiding in the moss.
Yeah.
Try to
All
get it.
tangled in
I
there.
don't know, but I was afraid that I was going to tear up your root system
Rip the
on it.
roots too. I know.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and then I'm like, well, dang. I guess I'll put you back in some water for a while. It's all tangled up, isn't it?
Oh, and I thought these were roots.
Yeah, it's moss. Did you know this moss, sphagnum moss, actually grows over there on the edge of the woods?
Oh, wow.
Emily found some, like quite a bit actually, she said. She only took a little bit of it to try to grow it.
She found some pretty purple mushrooms back there, too.
Mm-hmm. And there's lion's mane. She found lion's mane.
That one's edible, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they ate it. Apparently it was delicious. Okay. This little bitty pot. We'll put it in this little bitty pot.
Feels spongy and soft.
Yeah.
It's very moist still, surprisingly.
Yeah, it holds its moisture pretty well, but when I put plants in the cabinet or like real close to light, any kind of heat, they just dry right out.
Oh,
and
it draws
it's
it right out of there.
crusty. Yeah.
Crusty.
They get crusty real fast. You like that method?
Don't have a seizure.
That's the jiggle method.
The jiggle method.
Jiggle method.
Is that like the same jiggle method you use when you have a baby? You know, the jiggle method?
Yeah.
You rock
When you're
and
trying to
sleep.
shush them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shush 'em. The jiggle method.
shush them with the jiggle method. Pot them with the jiggle method. Alright, stick this one to the side somewhere to be watered. Watered. Actually, I guess I can stick it right back over here, can't I? That way it's not in your way over there.
All right, sir.
He's just letting us know that he knows that we're here. Alright, I wanted to put these in this pot. This one, this is, Epipremnum pinnatum aria something flame, I don't know.
Can I mix this with this? Or do you want this moss?
Just push the moss to the side and put the dirt on the other side. We'll do our best with it that way. And you don't have to worry about taking any soil off the roots. Wow, it actually has better roots than I thought. The problem with that one is it dries out too fast because the soil's too chunky. I was very enthusiastic with the bark in that particular pot, apparently. I want it some chunky, but I don't think I meant for it to be that chunky. Just give it a good squeeze. Do the jiggle method.
Don't mind the faces, y'all. I'm strange.
Aren't we all?
It's spooky season. We're allowed to be strange.
What does this say? No, it just says Epichromum pinatum aria. But it doesn't tell me, oops, the variety. I was trying to keep some of the dirt off there.
Is that the same thing as this?
Yeah, they're the same plant.
Oh, they're gonna live together.
Yeah.
Cohabitate.
I bought this one on Etsy, and it had reverted. It went all green, but then it was showing a little bit of yellow again here in the newer leaves. And I cut a whole bunch off because there was just no leaves. It was naked. It was just getting underwatered in the greenhouse, like everything else this year. I had wasps in there really, really bad. And I was half afraid to go in and water plants for the last couple months. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to blast this wasp nest with the hose. I'm going to put it on jet and blast them. Don't do that. Trust me and don't do that.
Earthy.
Because it didn't go great. Nothing makes wasps angrier than being blasted in the face with water.
Or picking their grapes, apparently. Because
Yeah.
I still have a little dot from that darn sucker getting me.
He was out for revenge. Those are his grapes. So yeah, we have wasps this year. I think most of them have died off now. We've had some nights in the 40s, so either that or they're just dormant. I don't know what happens to wasps in the winter, where they go. Maybe it's back to hell. I'm not sure. But all I can tell you is that at least they're not stinging me.
Straight back to hell.
Yeah. Because we're not friends. We're not friends. I can admire them from a distance. What purpose do wasps serve? I'm sure they serve some purpose in nature. Maybe it's to kill hornworms. Don't the larvae, like, live on hornworms of some kind of wasp? Brackenid wasps? I don't know. Maybe that's their only purpose, is to kill hornworms. But I didn't have any hornworms this year, so I didn't need the wasps. Wasps.
Yeah, but you
The
grew
wasps.
those wonderful grapevines for them,
I don't
so...
need any wasps either, but I didn't grow them for them. I'm gonna get them on a shell list in the spring. I've been saying that for like 5 years, haven't I? The grapevines.
I think since we planted them.
Yeah, I probably did. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. Make it on the bottom. Okay. That one looks pretty good to my eye. It was just drying out so bad, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Was it the type of pot it was in?
No, it was the soil was really barky, and it was hydrophobic, sort of. That's kind of the problem I'm having with this one. It's still in the soil it came in. This is Alocasia Regal Shield. And it's a lovely plant, but it's in Lowe's Death Mix. It might be a plug in there, I don't know. But either way, it just dries out really, really fast.
It's a really pretty leaf on this one, though.
I like it. I do like it. Here, we'll hold it right up there. Because trust me, it's not leaving its soil block.
Oh, wow, I see. Yeah, she's... Ooh,
Very root bound, too,
very
at the bottom.
root-bound.
Not bad, like, at the top or anything. What does it say?
I don't know, but I think
It says Frydek
on my
on it.
5-head.
It says Frydek, Alocasia Mycolitziana, Frydek. It's not. That is not that plant. It's Regal Shields. Okay, anyway, wow.
Lowe's apparently does not know their plants. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a meaty root.
There's a couple of them on there, huh? I'm just gonna loosen them a little bit.
I'm not going to pull on your roots because I might break your plant.
I don't think it's gonna care too much. Oof. Oof, I hear him ripping. Yikes. It's okay, because it's probably gonna end up going dormant on me by February anyway. A lot of times they do, just for the drier air. Seems to get them.
She's got all the plants in the house now.
It's so much. They're so much bigger than they were. Like, and I had probably close to 500 when I put them out. I do not have that many now. I killed so many. Spider mites, and then I got a new cat, a kitten. I'll put a picture of him in here, or no, how about over there? I'll put a picture of him in, and he's real cute, and I love him. But he, like the ones that are on moss poles, he wants to climb them. He wants to lay in them and
Well, that's his size jungle gym too.
all the things.
Because he's a tiny little
He is.
sucker.
But he's a nuisance. He's very sweet, but he's probably the worst cat I've ever had.
You knew what you're getting when you got a black kitty
I
cat.
I did. His name is Knox, but I just call him Little Baby. Everything small is Little Baby.
I call him Little Fuck.
Well, he doesn't really chew on stuff. No, I didn't want not when I wanted to bring one.
And he's a crybaby. Every time you pick him up,
He just cries all the time. He just walks around, meow, meow, meow. Very vocal. Yeah, that's pretty good.
oh my God, there's a new dog here and everything since your
Oh,
last
yeah.
video.
Yeah,
there's
a
a husky. Little
Mika.
Mika. She's not so little, and she came bearing a surprise no one knew about.
She was very skinny, very underweight. She's terrified of men. And, I mean, she was thin. She was bones. But somehow, after being here, a week? I think about a week, she popped out 4 puppies.
And you wouldn't even know she was pregnant by looking at this dog.
I had no clue, because she was that thin. 4 puppies, and they were all healthy.
Like,
big.
you know, they normally get the bigger nipples.
Yeah,
She had no indication of that. That's how malnourished she was.
it was pretty bad. Pretty bad.
So they rescued another animal for the zoo.
Oh, I did not breed it.
Well,
My daughter, I love animals, don't get me wrong, but I'm at maximum capacity with what I can take care of in a day's time. I'm over maximum capacity of what I can take care of in a day's time. I've told all my children that they can either help more or get the F out. GTFO. Which probably sounds terrible, but I'm not anybody's maid.
well, they're also not children anymore.
They're
They're all
adults.
adults. Yeah.
They're all adults.
And we love them all.
I do. I'm just. I'm not a maid. That, and it's not our financial responsibility. If we run out of bottled water, for example, instead of going to the store and purchasing bottled water, they tell us, "Hey, by the way, we're out of bottled water." And
You all work.
you all have a car. They each have their own vehicle. Well, the one is driving ours, but you know we're fortunate enough to have 2 vehicles. But yeah, I'm like, and if you want something from now on, go get it. Don't send me a grocery list. I don't drink the water. I would love to drink water, but every time I go to get one, they're gone. You know what I mean? For real. Anyway, this is not intended to be a bitch session about my kids, but yeah. Extra pets is just extra work for me, extra damage to my home, stuff like that. So, long story short. But I like the dog. It's not the dog's fault, you know. I thought she was trying to eat my cat for for the first few weeks that the cat was here.
She's
I guess it's
very
only been
fond
here a
of the
few
little
weeks.
kitten.
Yeah, I thought she was like trying to eat her, but no, she's actually defleeing her. I finally like stopped freaking out long enough to watch and see what this behavior was. No, she's defleeing the kitten. You know, that weird thing that animals do to each other.
Trying not to their cord there.
All right. Oh, that guy there. He is in a pot that is broken. I have on my stairwell is an open stairwell all the way to the ceiling. When you're standing at the bottom, you look up and you see the 2nd floor ceiling. Down those stairs, like on the wall next to it, I have plants hanging. Generally ones that are longer. This one here has been broken several times because it's been knocked off. The bottom of the pot is busted out, so we're going to try to put it in this pot here.
Is that big
Because-
enough?
It's not any bigger, but it didn't really need to be up potted or anything. It's a little deeper.
It just needs one that's not mangled.
Not broken, yeah. And I have like a hoop thing,
I saw
there.
that somewhere.
that it sets in to hang. So it's still going to be a hanging plant. Yeah, this goes in there. Walmart. But, yeah. Yeah.
Full hoop.
It'll work, right? I might have to get an extension hook or something for it. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, the bottom of this guy is broke. Correct. My daughter did that. Ran out of space on the memory card. What the hell was I talking about? Spiders. So many spiders. Long story short, that's what it was. Alright. I'm gonna pull its hair and jiggle. Oh, hold on, pull it back. I'm trying to get less dirt on the table. Ooh. Well, that didn't work out so great, did it?
No, we managed to make a mess of it.
Oh. Just so we can get some fresh soil in there. I don't think I've repotted this since I bought it. It was 2 little bitty 4-inch pots. But yeah, so I put them together to make one big fuller plant. They grew in nice. Okay. I can sweep that up later. I'm not worried about it on the ground. More soil. Yeah, push it. Push and poke. A lot of it will run off to the sides when we water it anyway.
Jiggle, jiggle. There's that jiggle method again.
Telling you, great. I swear by it. I swear by the jiggle method. That and also the hose it with water method. Because like I said, that'll push a lot of the soil down into the cracks. It's not terrible, huh?
Nope.
Pokey poke, because I'm sure I can fit more after I poke one. Oh, pokey poke. It's the only thing about repotting like larger plants is it's really hard to get in there to get the soil in there. I'm dropping half the plant from the floor. Do you have any roots? Oh no. It's okay, I'll put this in some water to grow some roots. I've got some cuttings, involuntary cuttings, from where my daughter knocked it down yesterday. Oh, and that one's broken too. Oh, that's just the leaf that broke, not the actual stem. Okay, we're fine. It's fine, everything's fine. Not a broken leaf.
There's some dead ones.
Yeah, there's plenty of dead ones on it. It's hard for them to survive when their roots aren't in soil.
Crispy.
Alright, let's set that one aside. What do we have left? The Hoya. Yeah, the Hoya, which I don't know what the hell I thought I was going to put this in.
Uh-oh.
I have no idea. What did
It
I
wasn't
do with
that hanging thing there, was
Oh,
it?
yes. We'll put it right in there. This one, once again, the
I'm
soil.
not smacking myself because I have tried or anything. It's mosquitoes.
There's mosquitoes, yeah. Alright, this one here, it's just, once again, the soil is so chunky that it over dries. Or over dries. It over dries and it dries very, very fast. You don't have to worry too much about those onion roots on that one. It's not even ready for a repot. Ant.
All the critters today.
That and they'll all fall apart if you keep listening.
Oh.
It's a bunch of separate cuttings.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
You're fine. Okay. Oop.
Bird feather.
No, it's actually a seed,
Oh, is it?
I think. Yeah, like, that's what Hoya seeds look like.
It looked like bird fluff.
Oh, it might have been. But, yeah, they look just like bird fluff. It's just a fluke. A little white fluke. And they're everywhere. I didn't know I had so many Hoyas that actually set seed this year. And I don't know if they were self-fertile. I'll tell you the ones that did. Kentiana, or Wayeti, Hoya Sunrise, Hoya Lacanosa,
They did what now?
set seed. They flowered, and I didn't pollinate them. I don't know how to hand pollinate Hoya. I guess I could try, but I have little interest in things that are that small that I can't see. I can't see the color of a truck 5 feet away, so. But yeah, and I hadn't really collected any seeds to plant. I did one last year, Papashonii, and I murdered every single one of them. Several of them came up, but they were in little teeny pots, and they dried out. Their toast, basically. Let's put it that way. They did not make it. That mic. Sorry if I keep beating the mic with plants.
I don't know if they hit or not. I hope not.
Okay.
Once again,
That was aggressive.
it's biting
Spat.
they're biting my scalp. I don't know if it's mosquitoes or like those little
Gnats?
no-see-um gnats, but
I don't
something
know.
is biting me. It might be fungus gnats.
No, I haven't had any of those yet. Because I just brought them back in, and they all have mosquito bits in them. But, alright. Is that everybody? Oh, except for that poor Hoya. Alright, we're going to take it doesn't matter if it has some dirt on it, it's fine. But somebody knocked this guy over too. Did I say Hoya? I meant Orchid. I was calling this a Hoya, last I remembered, but it's not. It is absolutely not. It is the saddest little orchid. And it's actually got a little baby orchid. Do you see it right there?
Oh yeah.
A little new baby. They're all damaged because they keep getting knocked down the stairs. I put plants on the stairs for whatever reason in the winter. Oh, it doesn't need that leaf, does it? Sorry, I can't speak and think at the same time or do something at the same time. But yeah, I put them on my stairs trying to keep them kind of safe-ish over the winter, and that's not going great because now there's people who really could give a shit less that I have plants on the stairs, walking up and down my stairs, who literally knock my plants over and just keep on walking. They don't even turn around to see what fell. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, mission control is gone.
It's been gone, yeah.
Yeah.
That left late winter, early spring. Is that right? I'm gonna try to poke some in between the roots here. I think I had this repotted in like 90% bark before, which was fine. It was actually doing okay. This is my oldest orchid. Actually, this is the only orchid I have left. I've had it for about 6 years. It does flower when it's not miserable. I can't remember what color it flowers though. I haven't seen it in about a year. Maybe a little over a year. I think it's maybe like a fuchsia color.
I think that's it for our mouse.
Right, chunky barks.
Mhm. Plenty.
We're just scrounging, like rummaging here for whatever might help make this Hoya not hate everything. I mean,
Orchid.
Hoya! Orchid. I've got Hoyas on the brain. I really do. Apparently I love me some Hoyas. Alright. It was doing pretty good. Like I said, it just put out a baby until it got punted down the stairs. I don't know if the cat did it or one of the young people did it. But yeah, that's us, right?
Yes.
I guess we're gonna go water this stuff and see what other kind of trouble we can get into. But anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out with us, and come back and check us out again soon. Bye.
Bye.